Today I'm hiking in Rocky Mountain National Park, where I'm hoping to see some of the awesome fall colours this park is famous for. So I've started out today at the Bear Lake trailhead. There's some restrooms and a fairly small parking lot here. You can also catch the shuttle bus from the park and ride. And I'm here at the trailhead. So that was Bear Lake that I just showed you, and it's already got so much fall colour, so I can't wait to see it properly when the sun's up a little later. But I always go and check it out before I start the hike. So from the Bear Lake trailhead, the trail is pretty paved, a rocky trail that climbs up to the first lake. One thing that's really cool about this is you get a lake every mile and a half. So you keep getting rewards the further you go along, which is quite nice because sometimes you have to walk a very long way to get a view, or you get a view at the beginning and then nothing for a while. So I really like with this trail that you constantly get like a little incentive to keep going a little bit further. And the sun is just rising, it's really gorgeous. There's already a lot of fall colours as well. It's the 21st of September today. So this is probably the latest I've done this hike in terms of without it being snowy. So I'm hoping I get to see more fall colours today. Wow, it's absolutely stunning seeing the sunrise and on the mountains behind with like the lily pads just keeping that dark tone. It's really something special, this place. And I always do this hike in the morning because it does get super crowded. I've done it in winter as well, but fall is definitely my favourite time to be in this park. So Nymph Lake was absolutely stunning, and the sun is rising up now, which is just giving this amazing alpine glow to all the peaks around and hitting the trees. Really gorgeous. So yeah, after there the trail becomes less paved and a little bit more sandy and dusty, but there's a section of steps now and that's going to take me up towards Dream Lake. So in the 1 mile that I've hiked so far, I've climbed 400 feet and I've come to this trail junction. So if you want to head up to Lake Haiaha and over to Alberta Falls, you actually take the trail up here, and there's going to be like some switchbacks up to the top of the ridge. But I'm almost at Dream Lake, and then it's just 0.7 to Emerald Lake. And so there's a slight turn in the trail which takes you just down to the shoreline of Dream Lake.
The wise thing to do is to rest. That's wise.
Hiking along the shoreline of Dream Lake is so relaxing. The water at points when there's no wind is just like glass, and it's reflecting all the trees, and because it's quite cold you can see quite deep down into the water to the bottom of the river as well, the lake. I have seen elk on this trail before, but so far nothing today, just chipmunks. Strenuous hiking, the trail is really well maintained, but I'm at currently 10,200 feet above sea level, which is quite high on, day one. So yeah, it does hit you, the altitude. These would have been wildflowers just maybe 5 weeks ago, but they're dying now. There's a stellar blue jay just in that tree. So many noises. So I'm now approaching Emerald Lake, which sits up over 10,000 feet in the high Rocky Mountains, pure alpine lake, and it is gorgeous. So I spent a little time just at the lake shore, just listening to the water lap on the shore, and there was a waterfall in the distance. It was so peaceful, and there was a few people there, but nothing too crazy. It was 2.4 miles to get to the lake, and it took me about 40 minutes. It was a really quick hike to get there, and I'm heading back, and I'm going to check out some other spots here in Rocky where you can see the gorgeous aspen turn yellow for fall. Coming down the trail after getting up to Emerald Lake, and I was treated to more amazing fall colours. Now that the sun was completely up, I could see a lot more of the golden aspen as I descended back towards the parking lot and trailhead. So from the same trailhead is the Bear Lake Nature Trail, and it's just a 0.7 mile loop around the lake, and there is so much popping fall colours, it's stunning. So I'm going to do this now and show you some of this. This is a super easy, family-friendly trail, so anybody could do this trail. Maybe it's not kind of wheelchair accessible because it is kind of rocky and dusty, but you could definitely push a stroller through. And people that have a reduced mobility and can't walk long distances, or small children, would definitely be able to manage this little hike. And it really is really beautiful. If you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit the subscribe button and like the video. Driving around the park was amazing. There was so much fall colours to see. You can drive over Trail Ridge Road if it's open, which would also give you more opportunities to view the amazing fall colours on the peaks around. For my last stop on the day out, I decided to visit Sprague Lake and hike the 1 mile loop, again to check out the fall colours and some of the awesome scenery and still water. So I'm now at Sprague Lake, which is a 1 mile loop. Now this lake was actually named after one of the hosts, Alban Sprague, who helped to dam, he dammed the lake so that it could be used as a fishing spot for the lodge that was here just before the park was established in 1915. And I've come here in the summer and I've actually seen moose in this lake. Now I already can sort of get a vibe that there's probably no moose here today, but you never know. But it's a really nice walk. It's very calm, again very serene, lovely fall colours. You see lots of wildlife around. I've just seen some trout in the river, in the creek just off the lake. And yeah, very peaceful, and also again it's a really good opportunity to see the fall colours because this is a little bit lower down on Boy Lake Road. You can kind of see up a bit more, so you can see like just behind me here on this ridgeline there's some fall colours. So yeah, completely different vantage point. I've also done a backpacking trip from here as well, with my dear friend Jules, and we went up into the high country, and it started from this lake. So yeah, really cool.
It was a gorgeous hike, and I really recommend it to anyone. If you've liked the video, please subscribe, and thanks for watching.